Michigan. Yeah. Oh yeah, Flint is big. Yeah. That's where they got the assembly plant. Yeah.
Isn't that cool that they put that sticker on there?
Oh yeah, it's nice.
And what does your hat say?
Mine is from the Marine Corps.
What's it
I'm
say?
decorated. Fleet Marine Force. Field of Battle. That's in. That's over there west near on Tustin there in Orange.
Mm-hmm.
The Field of Battle. I'm decorated over there. They got guys from. They got guys from the Civil War. They got pictures there. I'm one of 7 of 28 come back alive. I'm decorated.
From what war? Or what?
Vietnam.
No,
Yeah.
are you serious? Are you yanking my chain right now? You were in Vietnam?
I was there for 4 months. See what I got? Look what I got. A knife wound. That's a knife wound. A guy tried to kill me. Then I got Agent Orange. Look at my nails. It's like psoriasis. And it grows back, then it stops, it comes back. I got the dermatological cream, and it's $100 cream, and it helps me for a little while, then it comes back. Yeah, the guy tried to knife me, and
Viet Cong or what?
A Viet Cong communist. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I took care of. I was a hospital foreman and battle medic. To make story short, my mother was always bleeding, so as a boy, I was never afraid of the blood, so I became a hospital corpsman and battle medic. I was a nurse's aide, and then after the war, that's what I did, took care of patients. I seen in my lifetime over 1,000, but what I hated, the worst one I had was the guy, his whole leg got blown off. So I told the Marines, I said, don't just stand there, bury his body parts. So the guy says, what happened? He says, what happened, Lieutenant? I said, you'll be all right, just don't look down. I didn't want to tell him his whole leg blown off. I gave him a shot of morphine, put a tourniquet around the knee. All this is gone. And then with the tourniquet, what I did was I tied that tight, and then I called for the helicopter to come. They medevaced them down to Subic Bay in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Over there they had the hospital. That's where they're taking all the soldiers. But I even took care of a guy that was captured. I had to give him a shot.
A Viet Cong.
By the International Convention of the United Nations, you give your name, rank, serial number. Watch. Lieutenant Michael J. Ross, 039369354, born January 16, 1953. But if they catch you...
Is that you?
Yeah. If they catch us, they would have tortured us. They didn't follow none of the rules. But anyway, they're supposed to send a letter home to their parents and tell them that he's a prisoner of war and he's in, we've captured him and all of that sort of thing. But
So did you have honorable discharge?
Oh yeah.
Were you Army or Marines?
Marine Corps, but I was Navy first, je suis français. Because I spoke French, they promoted me from the Navy to the Marine Corps, and I got sent to Camp Lejeune.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Then from Camp Lejeune, I went, you know where they sent me before the war? Arizona. For 30 days, where did I tell you? You're gonna laugh. I'll never forget it. They sent us to a hotel, and we sit out there in the swimming pool, get our blood accustomed to the heat. Our whole body was accustomed to the heat for 30 days. So that's why. Then when I came back, because I got gas, you know what they do in the winter? People see me, hey buddy, I got a coat for you, here you go. I don't explain it no more. I donated to St. Norbert's Church. They know me there. I donated all the clothes because I can't wear a heavy coat.
Oh, you can't wear a heavy coat?
Only in the winter, I sweat too much.
So you must be getting a...
I got Agent Orange.
You must have get a... Oh, geez, that doesn't look good.
I got a pacemaker.
Oh.
After I got
Where are they mailing your check? You must be getting a monthly check for a veteran services or something?
I'm gonna get one now. No. I'm gonna get it from the Social Security Disability.
Where are they gonna mail it to? Because you don't have do you have a residence?
Well, you go to the post office. They're gonna be getting it for me, but
have you been getting it so far?
No, I'm gonna get it. No.
Why have it? Why? I mean.
Well, because they didn't tell you what to do, how to do it. Don't go to the VA. They don't do nothing for you. They wouldn't even give me a loaf of bread. I felt sorry for them. They had 5 or 6 guys with no arms, and I said, let them have the money. I said, forget it. But
you're getting Social Security.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah,
But you haven't been getting it?
No. I
Well,
applied for it.
shouldn't you been getting it already?
I ain't got no address. I don't know what they did, or how they do that. Anyway,
All right.
I get. Don't say that. I'm gonna tell you what I do at night. You see that restaurant over there where they got the pizza?
Yeah.
All right. Little Caesars.
Yeah.
After 10 o'clock every night, I go over there and they throw away about 15 boxes of pizza. There's so much food, I don't need no money for no food.
Wow.
I get.
Okay.
Then Tudo Fresco, they throw away all the bread that they don't want. They throw at the end of the night. They throw it away.
Wow.
And so
you got places to go for food.
I got food. So since I got enough food, that was food I like. Some people go, listen. As a joke, I did this. Now watch this. Matter of fact, it was this barrel. I go and I pick it up, right? And I opened it up, and there's dog food in there. I says, oh boy, I said, look what I just found, some nice, delicious dog food. And the guy goes, oh my God, don't eat that. I said, why not? That's protein. That's high in protein. I said, there's only one thing. Every once in a while, I go, after I take a bite. So I took a bite, pretended I took a bite.
Right.
I went, whoop, whoop. The guy goes, I said, that's the only problem. I bark like a dog. He goes, oh my God, don't eat that.
Yeah,
Let me buy you something.
Pizza sounds a little bit better than that.
Well, yeah. But,
all right, well, I left you a little something up on the...
Thank you for your kindness.
Yeah, no worries.
That's nice
it's not a lot, but it's something for today.
That helps me, thank you. But I buy milk. I don't like liquor. I drink milk, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and water. And I like to get a Happy Meal over there, see?
Yeah.
I might get one later.
Never hurts. A Happy Meal never hurts.
I like a different sandwich once in a while.
The fries are good once in a while.
Thank you for your kindness.
Okay, no
You're
worries,
a
man.
good
All right.
But believe it or not, it's all a true story. Hey, if ever you got time, you go to the Field of Valor. They got pictures of the guys from the Civil War.
Wow.
1865. They're from the Civil War. Hey, you know what this street is? Glassell. You know who it's named after? General Glassell, Confederate hero.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, because I'm a
veteran,
veteran, I know all of the stuff about the war stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, General Glassell was a Confederate. When the war ended, he didn't want to stay over there in the South, so he came to California, and then he settled in. They named the street after him. Right around here, he lived all his life.
All right, good to know.
Anyway, so that's an example of, a lot of times the guys want to go. I lived 20 miles. When I was a boy, I lived not 20 miles, about 8 miles from General George Washington's during the Battle of Providence, Rhode Island. And you know who he was? General General George Washington, first president, first in war, first in peace, first in the hearts of his countrymen. He never told a lie, or so they say. So in the Battle of Providence, with the help of Marquis de Lafayette, the Frenchman, the British were bombing the hell out of all the Providence. They got a big monument there. And because of
Bunker Hill, I don't know. I've been to Bunker Hill. I've been up there. It's a beautiful place.
So because of what happened with what happened at Providence, bombing the city and everything, they commemorated. They got a big statue there that says it. So General Washington, he saved the United States and all of that. And like I said, over the years, Providence, you go to Boston, and you can go to Cambridge, and also you go to Bunker Hill, and you go over there. Listen, where Paul Revere was. Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the famous ride of Paul Revere. One by land. The British are coming. The British are one if by land, two if by sea. Then they still got the Boston Tea Party. Then they got Plymouth Rock and all that.
Yeah, I've been to Paul Revere's house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, Boston
Then the state capitol, guess what it was? From here to Extra Mile building, a small building about maybe 25, 30 yards, and that was it. Then they got the place where Ben Franklin was. He discovered electricity. Ben Franklin. He's the first man to discover electricity. So, and he had his kite, and that was the old days before they had
the
real,
key in the jar.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but right. you go to Cambridge, and you go to downtown. You can go to you go to Lexington and Concord. Now, watch this. No one knows to this day who fired the first shots heard around the world. The British are coming. So you go over there and you can see all the monuments.
Yep.
And then they got the state capitol, and then they got Harvard. You can go to Harvard University and see where the first American university was, of course, John Harvard, the famous British. A lot of the cities are named after British, and Rhode Island, where I come from, we're the second state founded by the United States. We're the 13th and last to ratify the Constitution. So we were pro-British, and so that's why when I tell people I'm from Rhode Island, they go, "Oh yeah, I've been to New York." They think Rhode Island means Long Island.
That ain't cool.
They think it means Long Island, but
right.
it don't.
That's just
an example. But if you got time, you go back. Look, in 6 states in New England, it's from here to San Francisco, but they're all condensed. There's history made every five or 15 minutes. Driving in a car, there's history made there.
So you get a lot of history in a small
of
area.
history and all of the stuff. Then I also got to see the battlefields of Gettysburg and all that. In Pennsylvania, not too far from New York. And I went to I saw West Point, where they have the Army Academy. And I went to Annapolis, Maryland, where they have the Naval Academy. So I got to see all of them, and it's very interesting. And then when I was down in the South, I got to see I went down to Charleston, where the first shots were fired in the Civil War. And then they got the Yankees that were in Charleston, they told them, get out. And they got out, and that was the beginning of the Civil War, I'll never forget it. And you know how the North and the South, they, even after the war, there's a lot of fighting going on, and then they had the KKK, all of that. Well, anyway, I go down there and I'm lost. I said to the lady, "Excuse me, ma'am, I'm trying to find Charleston, South Carolina. I want to go over to see Charleston and visit a friend at the Naval Hospital." She looked at me like this. She looked at me from feet up. She goes, "Oh, okay." She says, "Where you from?" I says, "I'm from New England." She says, "Oh." She said, "Go straight ahead, take your first left, then your first right, and you'll be there." Then I said, "Thank you, ma'am." Then she said, "Yankee." Yankee means fuck you in America.
In the South it
I
does,
said,
right?
"Ma'am," I said, "the war's been over over 150 years ago." I said, "The Civil War is over." She says, "Not for us Southerners." She goes, "The South shall rise again." And she walked away. I went, "Oh my God."
You're pretty smart, man. You got a lot of stuff up there. I'm gonna head out.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
I learned a lot about the history, but now we can only hope and pray there won't be no more war.
Exactly.
Because it's better to see them negotiate than to fight.
Exactly. I'm 100% in agreement with you.
We have to defend the United States, our country here.
Yeah, we'll defend it, but
yeah. Thank you, buddy.
All right, guy.
I'll see you
ya.
again.
All right,
Mikey.
bye.
My name is Mikey. Thank you.
All right, Mike.
Nice to
All right, Mikey.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks for the candy.
Wow, that guy's got, his head is full of knowledge, especially about America. Pretty amazing. And he's getting free food every night, so that's good.